And the wait is over because leading parenting groups Karitane and Tresilian have abandoned their policy of controlled crying, instead advising parents to sleep in their baby's room with a new method called Parental Presence. Parenting expert Pinky McKay is applauding the move. She joins us now from Melbourne, as well as Sleep Rescue founder Gabrielle Russell, who believes this new method will not work in the long term. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, Pinky, if I can start with you, tell me about this new form of getting babies to sleep.
I actually think it's an old form. I think babies are designed. If you think of your Stone Age baby, it needs somebody to be with it. You know, your baby hasn't got its sense of sight available in the night time. If it's frightened, if it's anxious, if it's going through separation anxiety, for whatever reason it's crying or it's upset. Parenting isn't just a daytime job where we put them in the cupboard at night time. To be present is to reassure your baby, and once your baby feels safe, it can trust you, they do sleep. It does work.
And how long is the parent meant to sleep in the baby's room? Is it all night, and over what period of time?
Well, look, I'm not familiar with exactly what Karitane and Tresilian are doing, but I would say, you know, even the SIDS recommendations suggest that you sleep with your baby in your room, in the same room as a responsible adult, will reduce the SIDS rates by 52%. So sleeping in the same room as a baby, it could be for just a few nights and the baby might be okay again. It could be, you know, a lot of people have the baby in their own room, but you could stay in the baby's room as long as it needs you to be safe and to get through whatever stage it is that's upsetting that baby.
And Gabrielle, you think that this is just a band-aid solution and is ultimately going to make the situation worse?
Look, I'm not really quite familiar with the practice, but look, the success rate is what we need to look at. So basically, if you are staying in the child's room, it may cause some stress for your child, but it also can. The baby will expect you to be staying in that room continuously. So what actually happens, my concern is, what actually happens when you're no longer in that room? How is the baby going to learn how to self-settle? And there's no point to actually start a practice that you're not going to continue, because it's really unfair for the child to actually start a practice that you can't continue. You can't remain in your child's room for the rest of their lives. So it is really important to find a practice that's going to suit your family and your lifestyle and also your beliefs.
For a long time, controlled crying has been what's been advocated. Do you think that this creates stress for a child?
Look, it may at the beginning, but also it does solve a problem. Actually, most families are out there to find a solution for their sleep issues. I'm not saying that every method suits every family and it suits every child, because different methods suit different families and different children. So what is really important is to find the method that's going to suit your lifestyle and your beliefs. But also having a parent in the room continuously for a whole week, and the next minute you're not there anymore, the child's going to be a bit frightened, a bit more anxious, because when they do wake up, when you are no longer in that room, they will start to commence to actually fret for you. So it's really important to find a solution that's going to suit you and your child, but also your family.
How do you solve that problem, Pinky?
You know, whenever you make changes with a baby, you need to make it gradually with love. And I get really hacked off hearing about the parents' convenience. You know, we're nurturing vulnerable little beings, not managing an inconvenience. We withdraw gradually with love whenever we make changes for that baby. And it's about the baby feeling safe and secure. And when they do, when that need goes away, they no longer cry. You know, if we're going to do controlled crying, that's just abandoning a baby right from the start. And there's evidence now that leaving babies to cry actually creates stress hormones in the baby's brain that are not helpful to that baby's development. We don't want babies developing with an overreactive stress reaction. We want them to feel calm, to feel safe, to feel nurtured. You know, it's not just about parental convenience.
Yeah, although there's plenty of parents who have real problems with babies that just won't settle. A lot of parents have to go to work the next day. I suppose it's a case of finding that fine balance. It's one heck of a debate. Pinky and Gabrielle, we thank you very much for your time this morning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.